Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to TEW 2020 Queens of American Wrestling. I want to redeem myself from that last episode because I was really out of it. It's finals week, so I guess I'm still kind of out of it. But you know what? Finals are almost over. I only have a paper to do, and if you ever, or I mean, I kind of felt this way in like senior high, but once you're in college for a bit, writing a paper is the most easy shit you could fucking do in your life, unless the teacher's like an asshole. But we're here. We're here in the Mid South. We're here in Tulsa, Oklahoma for QAW Road to American Lucha. A lot of stuff are going to go down this episode. Probably not going to be the best rated show, but in terms of storylines, we're finally going to start seeing some movement here. Apologize for the kind of openings just being kind of meh, not really being up to what I want it to be. But, we're going to worry about that when we worry about it. Let's just jump right into the show. Alright, so we open up the show, 430 people in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're moving away from Texas, so I feel that makes a lot of sense considering. And we're not, the biggest promotion yet. We're definitely growing by the day. Susanna Brazel defeated Felicia Luck in 6:19 with a miracle connection. This is a kind of match just to get me in a non-kayfabe way to see where Suzanne's at. And she's definitely still got it. All these years later, 38 and with the don't click modifier, that's even being dragged down a bit. Still getting a good match. Felicia Luck, obviously young talent, rising talent, but today was just not her day when she gets hit with the miracle connection. In my head, a lot of the Cverse women and real life women have like kick styled finishers. Or maybe it could be some kind of like suplex variant, like a Northern Lights suplex type of thing, connection. Or like a bridging suplex in my mind. Like a bridging suplex kind of makes sense. Or some variation. I'll think about it later. It doesn't matter, but I like to think about these things when I play Cverse because it really gets you into it. But we open up the show with Elena. It's not TEW unless someone's on screen that shouldn't be, and that's Alina America. So Alina America is not supposed to be here. MMA, Honey Badger, Maria Punina, and Commissioner Baum all walk out. And Commissioner Baum is talking, and she goes, "Now, I had discussed with MMA about choosing an opponent for American Lucha, because as we all know, all the QAW fans know, American Lucha is where we have the ultimate opportunity for a luchador. Someone south of the border is coming to challenge for the QAW world title. And we have hand-picked that opponent. The absolute perfect opponent, we think, for Alina America. She is going to destroy Alina America. Who knows? Maybe she's here today. Maybe she's not. That's for us to know and you to find out." And they cut the promo off and they walk to the back. The crowd boos. So who is this mysterious opponent that Alina America will be facing? We have no idea. And next we have tag team action as the Lucha Bound defend their tag titles against the San Diego Girls. A great opportunity for the San Diego Girls. Unfortunately, is one that they do not get, as Coco Malloy is hit with the pink butterfly bomb from Pinky Perez to make the victory all too certain. Lucha Bound make defense number 1 of the QAW tag team titles. Pinky Perez just did all the work. Poison Ivy was off her game. It's a pre-show, so being off her game is pretty fine. This was just kind of the high spots match to get the crowd. They want that kind of stuff. But Lucha Bound make a pretty dominating defense. Well, not dominating. The San Diego Girls get a lot of offense in because we are trying to build up the next generation. So maybe somewhere down the line, the San Diego Girls will probably definitely see QAW Tag Team Gold, but today is just not their day. And after the match, the best in the business, Ava Anderson and Lily Snyder, come out. And they say, of course, that they want a tag shot. They want a tag team title shot. They were robbed by Lucha Bound of the shot. They should have been in that match this month at the last event at San Antonio Invasion. Sorry. I wanted to say San Diego Invasion. But they want their match now, and they're demanding it. And Lucha Bound go, "Okay, yeah, sure." And Ava Anderson, Lily Snyder are like, "Oh, that was pretty easy. No strings attached." And Pinky Perez and Maria Torres are like, well, there is one catch. Because it's American Lucha. As we all know, as it is, you have to have a specific kind of match. And Lily and Steiner are like, oh, fuck, because they know it's coming out. There is always one of these matches on the card, and this is going to be it. Our tag match is going to be Lucha Rules, 2 out of 3 falls. The crowd goes nuts. Ava Anderson, Lily Snyder pout. They head to the back, so that is official. I'll pre-book that now. I know it's kind of boring, but I'll make it really quick as we have the official match, 2 out of 3 falls, Lucha Rules. If I can find it. Lucha Libre, there you go. Best in the business, Lucha Brown for the tag team titles. Oop, you should probably put the tag titles on the line, dipshit. I'll only do one more of those. I'll do the rest off camera. And next we have a big trios match, trying to get people on the card as Juan Hurricane, Darkness Cat, and Modesty Patter take on Air Raid Siren, Millie the Minx, and Raquel Alvarado. Everyone's going ape shit, and that's the ending of the match. Sees Modesty Pador submit Air Raid Siren. She locks in a crossface. Air Raid Siren is forced to tap out, and they secure the victory. Modesty Pador actually doing the worst in this match, but still very green. I believe she's just her first year in the business, but a big win over some of these. Trying to see who stands out. Juan Hurricane, obviously the best. Raquel Alvarado, kind of not disappointing, I should say. I'm just used to her being really good. So obviously, it's TEW, dice rolls and all of that. This is a pre-show, so things are going to change. Darkness Cat did pretty good, all things considered. And Air Raid Siren has improved very much. So hopefully this match gains her some little popularity. But the road to Marissa, and this obviously has to do good things for Pador and her quest for the Shockwave title. And we have our main event of the evening as Daniela Sweetheart takes on Tony Parisi of the Ronin 5. Back and forth match. Daniela Sweetheart eventually ends the match with a super kick in 20 minutes, 54 seconds. Long, drawn-out match, back and forth. Tony Parisi, big brawler, heavyweight. Daniela Sweetheart, the generic kind of babyface. Company, woman. I was gonna say man, but we're women here in QAW, of course. Fucking idiot. I don't know why I made that joke. And it's back and forth, but eventually Danielle Sweeter hits that super kick, and that's all it takes to put down Tony Parisi. But after the match, we just hear this. A theme song comes on, and it's not really a theme, it's just a roar. Just a animalistic, obviously cat-like roar sound comes from the back. Danielle Sweetheart looks around. She's just had a 20-minute match. And some people know what's going on. Most of them don't, especially because we're in Oklahoma. But this, she's not that big. She's not that big, but this big woman comes out. She has a mask on. And it's the print of a jaguar. Jaguar Queen comes down. Jaguar Queen, again, not that big, but compared to the other women here, pretty fucking big. So she comes down, and she's just like, ooh, I like some of that. Runs down and just beats the shit out of Daniela Sweetheart. She hits her move, it's a butterfly power bomb, but I like to call it the roar. She hits the roar like 3 times, just destroys Daniela Sweetheart. Alina America eventually runs in to make the save. Jaguar Queen bails. She knows she's done enough damage. Daniela Sweetheart just there. Crowd's booing. They don't know who she is, but clearly the bad guy. And that's when MMA and Commissioner Bomb come up to share a yucca laugh with the successful destruction of Sweetheart. And Alina America looks her challenger in the eye. She knows that this is the woman she's going to have to beat at American Lucha to defend her QAW world title. And that is how we end Road to American Lucha. But as always, we do have some exclusive content for our YouTube and website DVD exclusives. So the first DVD exclusive is this is posted a while after, but we see Alina America come out, and she looks at the camera, and she says, Jaguar Queen. I know who Jaguar Queen is. Some people might not, but in this business, you have to keep an eye on everybody because you don't know who's going to come for your world title. But I know exactly who she is. And I'm not scared of Jaguar Queen. She's big, but she's not Bruce the Giant big. She's tough, but she's not Tony Parisi tough, and that didn't take much to stop her. I fought tougher, I fought bigger, I fought better. Jaguar Queen, I'm going to wish you luck, because you're going to need it if you want to hold this. And she holds the QAW World title, the beautiful title, points right at it, and she walks away. And next, we have Sarah Taylor is being a bit... I forgot I wrote it like that. So she walks up to Commissioner Bomb and Farhesket, and she's like, now, modesty, right? Constantly being a bitch. Constantly blowing up my social media saying she wants a title shot. And I know for a fact that that's not true, right? And Farah is like, well, she did just pull out a good victory, and she has made some decent points. So as the owner of the company, I'm gonna have to give her that Shockwave title shot. And Sarah Taylor's probably like drinking Swan, just a spit take. She's like, that are you kidding me? She sucks. I elevated this title just by touching it, let alone wrestling with it. And now we're gonna drag it down by giving Modesty a shot? Bomb, you agree with me this one, right? And Mom's like, well, I agree with her to some extent, with you to some extent, but, you know, she's the boss, and I agree she has earned her title shot. So she's like, I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I thought you were the only sane person on this entire roster, but no. Little Miss Perfect surely is surrounded by enemies. I honestly can't believe this. Well, you know what? If it's going to be like that, it is what it is. She just walks away, and Commissioner Bomb is like, I told you she'd act like that. And Farrah's like, whatever. And that's how we end the official show. So we end the official show. 48, I was going 48, what the fuck? The show increased our pop in one region. Always good. I'm going to tell, definitely Juan. I'm going to tell Danielle Sweetheart. And I'm going to tell, who else did pretty good? Who else did... Pinky Perez. So these are the usual suspects. Well, actually, Juan Hurricane did. I haven't complimented Juan Hurricane. I'm going to tell they're awesome, because she really made that match better than it could have been. Was happy. So we have the news, as we always do. Our promotion ranked kind of low on the card, but still the feedback has been awesome. The small companies outshone some of the bigger companies' recent efforts. Always good. Nathaniel Black is retiring. I don't know if I mentioned this or not because I'm too lazy, but two things is we tried to get Charity Suite. My wife, who was denied by USPW, curses foiled again. Laura Flame's dating Lightning Loomis in CWA. And we have another lack of big names hurt the attendance for the show, but that's not really important to me. At least I don't think so. I don't know if that's... no, it's definitely not hurt our pop because we're gaining pop anyway. But I might fix that just to give the matches more oomph, as you say. Or some will have more oomph than others. I'm just kind of rambling on. I forgot to mention here, we have, what's it called? QAW Crowning the Queen. I fixed it, so it's now Night 1 and Night 2, as I wanted to do. Night 2 will kind of be the end of the thing. And I wanted to check finances really quick. We made twice as much, we made a whole $1,000 more than usual, and that's probably because of more, but that's always good. So we now have $70,000. I know I said I wanted to start a broadcaster, and that'll be a thing that comes very late. We have enough money to start a very small broadcaster now, which is kind of the goal. The only problem being that I don't know, it would just take a lot of our cash value now, so I want to wait for a bit. Maybe after Crowning the Queen Night 2, or Crowning the Queen in general. But, yeah, that'll be it. And also, to say Jaguar Queen is a 2-time appearance. She does not affect our hiring cost. As mentioned at the beginning of the series, I do have a hiring cost, so I'm limited in the amount of people I can bring in. That does not count, because it's just a trade from the, from CILL. So there's that. And I want to thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next episode of Queens of American Wrestling, American Lucha 2020.